to Genealogy 102. This month we're going to be talking birth certificates, how to enter them, how to source them. So we will be using this document, which is a certified copy of my birth record. Yours may look similar, it may be completely different, but sourcing and setting up the source, it will be the same. So let's get started. So this is the person we're going to be working on, so we want to click bring their personal information screen up, which is this screen. Now we have a birth date and a place. So what we need to do is to be able to prove that this person was born on this date and in this place, and also that their parents were who they say they are, according to the birth certificate. So what we're going to do is cite a source. So we're going to click on this little up arrow here, which will open up the source clipboard. Okay, there we go. Now the first thing I always do, because this clipboard will retain whatever information you entered last, so I always go down and clear all. And then number 1, click here to select the master source to cite. Okay, there are none, so we're going to add one. And the master source will be just the basic information where the document was found at, and then we'll go enter the detail in a separate area. So we'll click on add. And it's going to ask us what kind of source do you want to cite, and you can either type it in here, or I just click here, birth records. Select the type of birth record, and we want to go birth certificate. Okay, select the country, all countries except those listed below. Where was the certificate created? Mine was created by the Kansas City, Missouri Department of Health, so we want to put created at local county level. And select the medium. Online image. Click to go to step 2. Okay, now we're going to enter how we want this source to appear in our master source list. And we'll start off with Kansas City, Jackson County, Department of Health, and then we'll just put birth record, and the jurisdiction state will be Missouri, county will be Jackson. And as you notice, as you enter on the right hand side of the screen, it's creating our citations perfectly formatted. It will only include the information that is required for each specific field. Okay, and then the rest of this, you don't have to enter anything. Just because there's a field there doesn't mean you have to enter anything into it. So this is going to be our master source citation for the Kansas City, Jackson County Department of Health birth records. We'll save that. So now anyone else that was born in Jackson County, we can use this template to record their information. So we're going to select it now. Collection or database, there is none. We're going to go to certificate number, which on this one is 74553. Certificate year 1958. ID of the person. Let's go back. Okay, so that's the basic. Up here for collection and database, we'll put Department of Health, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, text, comments. Okay, so here what we're going to do is transcribe pretty much the entire document as it's printed, and we'll start out here with I'm only going to do a little bit of this, then we'll fast forward so you don't have to watch me make all my spelling mistakes. Okay, now that we've got all of our information entered and saved, now it's time to use it. Here comes the really cool part about using the source writer. So all we need to do is put our cursor in a field that we can confirm that this document confirms this date. Click this little hyphen here. Okay, you notice this field turns red, which means that this field is connected to the source writer. And to verify that, we can go up here, this little series of books or source citations. If you click on that, it will bring up the source that's tied to that field. So there's a birth record. Here's the entire transcription that we did. Okay. Now we can also verify that the name is correct the same way. Okay. And you notice that they're all in red now, which means they have a source attached to them. So we can close this person, and we still need to use this. We need to open up the father's information. Whoop, let's go back. Okay, we'll open up his information, and his name does appear in there. So we will put our cursor up here in his name, add his name to our source. It also has his age and where he was born, so we can verify that through our birth certificate. So we'll do that. Okay, we'll close that. Open up the mother's information. So you can see once you enter this citation, using it, you can use them to source multiple events and different people. Put a cursor up here. We'll add her source to there. Date. Verifies that she was born in Missouri. Okay, so that's pretty much it for creating a basic master source record and adding the detail to fill in the blanks. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.